Hola everyone, this is Mr. Zeppy or Joe Zeppy or Joe or whatever you want to call me as long as it's not late for dinner. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm in this situation and I thought I'd try to film it. So I had this Clark Griswold figure, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Last year it fell off the shelf and the neck peg snapped. So half of it was in the neck and the other half was in the head. So I tried to get it out today and I was successful. But I left the one end in the head and I figured I would try to do this on film to see if it would help anybody. So, you know, the neck pegs look like barbells. So what I did was I clipped the smaller post off of the neck peg to just leave the ball. Then I took my drill with this little itty bitty bit and I drilled a hole in there, right? So now the trick is to take a little itty bitty baby screw like it is and see if you can get it threaded into that hole right there. So I'm going to try to do that real fast with this little tiny screwdriver. Let me see, where am I here? There we go. So I'm going to try to do it with this here, with this little screwdriver, drilled into that hole. Let's see if we can do it. And it's a little harder than I thought trying to do this while I'm filming. So you want to try to get it straight. I'm trying to fix it before I go any further here. And I apologize you can't see in it, but all right. So that's spinning. Right? Now you want to sink the screw in a good amount, because what you're going to do is as soon as you put the screw in, you're going to put some hot water in here, not boiling. You, for the most part, don't need to use boiling. People will say that, and people who aren't familiar will use boiling water, and next thing you know, you have like a sports mouthpiece situation where you let it sit for so long, and now it's hot that when you get to squeezing the figure in your hand, you end up deforming it. So it's not, please don't use boiling water and stop listening to people that say use boiling water. But anyhow, so we're just going to sink this in a little bit more here, applying pressure to make sure it goes in, right? So, all right, fantastic. Looks like jewelry. Now, mind you, hopefully you have another neck peg to put in there. But this is just to get a stuck one out if you're, out of luck. So I'm going to go heat up some water and we'll come back and see what we can do. All right. And I am back. I got my paper towel down. I got the head with a little bit of screw in it. And I got my hot water. Hot water. Not boiling, but hot. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in to this head here, because I want to soften up the plastic around the ball joint. And then once it sits, okay. I pour like a 4-year-old, but okay. So that's just sitting in there. It's getting warm. It'll soften up. And I should be able to pop the screw out. I'm hoping. If not, this video was for nothing. So, and we'll wait. This water's still hot, so I'll dump that out. And I'll put a little bit more in. Vindication. All right. So, and we're just sitting here waiting. It's just softening up. That's all. I wish I had a pair of needle nose pliers, but I do not. So we're going to use these little clipper jobbies. Let's see. Okay, I'm just moving the moving the camera is what I'm doing. My hand gets all stupid when I'm trying to do something. All right, I apologize you can't see it, but so I'm just making sure I can move the thing around here. I keep getting in my light, my bad. Okay, see? So now what we're going to try to do, got a hold of it. Ta-da. Hot water, heat up the hole, pop this bad boy out. If you can find a screw that small, save it. But that's what you want. So now I can go through and find one of my neck pegs and put it in old Clark here. Hallelujah. Holy sh*.